it takes us to the enrollment page for this course. So, and you can take the time. Reda already showed this on the screen. What is the course about? One thing I can also encourage you to do is, you know, we are into peer learning. We don't want to learn alone. We want to learn with our colleagues. So you can use any of these links here to invite your colleagues to join this course with you. But read everything about the course, what you will take home, who the course is for, 4 reasons why you need to complete this primer, and the guide and the gateway, as well as the curriculum. But so the next thing you want to do after looking at the course overview is to enroll. So I'm going to click on the enroll icon. Okay, that is done. So if English is not your first language and you want to see some of the guidance on the interface in your language, of course, you can click on this flag icon on the bottom left of the screen to select your language of choice. But since we are communicating in English today, I'm going to maintain the English language. And if you have already participated in the course offered by the Geneva Learning Foundation on this peer learning platform, which we call the TGLF Go platform, it means you know this platform, you have already created an account. You don't need to create a new account. You need to see, there's a question here, have an account? Means, do you already have an account? If your answer is yes, then all you need to do is to click on log in. Please pay attention to that, because there's usually a lot of confusion from colleagues who say, my email has already been taken, because they are trying to fill in the account information instead of just logging in. So if you already have an account, you just need to fill in your email and your password and click on log in, and then you should be able to enroll for the course. If you forget your password, click on the forgot password icon. You'll be asked to input your email, and you'll receive a link that allows you to initiate your password by inputting a new password. Okay, so please pay attention to that if you already have an account. But if you don't have an account, you need to create an account. And so this first page is for you to input your account details. So I'm going to start with my first name, and then I'm going to input my last name. I'm going to put my email address, the address that I want to use for this demonstration. Please make sure that when you're typing your address, you type it correctly, because if you make a mistake, you are not going to receive notification emails from the platform. So you need to make sure that you are typing your address correctly. And when you start typing, please make sure, I'm going to go through those in a moment. So your password should include a lowercase letter, an uppercase letter, at least 8 characters, a number, and a special symbol. So your password should include those, and you have to confirm the password by typing it again. So you see, you have to make sure that the password, it matches the one that you input the first time. So I see that I probably, as I am talking and typing at the same time, I made a mistake as I input my password. Okay, so it works now. And then you put in your sex, your country of residence, at what level of the system do you mainly work? So it's either you are the community, district, regional, national, or international level. So for the sake of this illustration, I'm going to put community level. And what organization are you affiliated with? So here, if you're working for the Ministry of Health in your country, then you are a government, your organizational affiliation is with the government, whether you are at the community, district, but it's the government. So if you are working for a UN agency, could be UNICEF, a WHO, or UNDP, any of the others. So you're going to choose UN agency. It could be a non-governmental organization, a civil society organization, an education or research organization, or the private sector. So I'm going to put non-governmental organization for me. Now, before you are able to click on the sign up button, you need to agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy. So I'm going to, by clicking in this square box, typing a yes that you agree, and you can see the sign up button is highlighted. I'm going to click on sign up. Now, what you have done is you have created your account. You have not yet enrolled. So you have created your account on the TGLF Go platform. You have not yet enrolled for the Aging English 2. That's beyond the hot flash, a primer for health workers about menopause. So now you need to confirm your enrollment by clicking once again on the enroll button. And once that is done, you see, it shows here that the course has not yet started. It is scheduled to start on the 22nd of June, 2026. So when that time will come, you will get a notification that the course has started. But in the meantime, you can click on the back icon and it will bring you to your dashboard. So if it's your first time of joining a course, and you have just created your account, then you now have your own personal dashboard on the Go platform, on the TGLF Go platform. And each time you will enroll for a course, that course will be added in the form of the image of the course, and the course description will be added on your dashboard. Thank you so much, Reda.